Okay, so this is the casket, which says somebody getting out of your life or the end of a situation. So something's coming to an end, a cycle ending for you. And you've got the lily here, which is spiritual love. So it might be, something in a family situation that's coming to an end. Maybe you're walking away from a situation that is no longer serving you within the family, because the lily usually signifies that. Grapes, it's time to go out there and have some fun. So you need to go and lighten up a little bit and, take some time to yourself, have some fun. So you've been dealing with a dark-haired man in the recent past and an older woman. So there's two people that you've been dealing with, and maybe this is the situation that is now coming to an end. Maybe you've been having problems with them. Maybe they're from your family, and now it's time that you're ending that situation and moving on. And going to the future, you've got plenty of material things coming in and unsettled times. You need to plan ahead. So, you do need to make some proper plans for the future. The year is coming to a close, so you need to actually start making plans for the future. And there is abundance, it seems, coming to you as well. So you're ending some sort of situation. There is abundance coming to you, but you do need to plan for the future and go out there and have some fun as well. So that's the energies for this week. So I have shuffled this deck. I'm just going to shuffle it again and draw some cards. So you've got the Nine of Swords. You're facing a situation where there's a lot of anxiety that's going on at the moment. Maybe you're dealing with somebody who is older, who's stirring up a lot of problems for you. Maybe stabbing you in the back, if you like, saying things that are really nasty. There seems to be lots and lots of swords, and there's a lot of scissors here. And they seem to be in different compartments. So it seems like things are being said, maybe to different people at different times by this particular person, and causing up a lot of problems. But it's definitely causing you a lot of anxiety and a lot of distress. Maybe you're now thinking about the worst case scenario that could happen. So a lot of issues being stirred up now. A lot of maybe there might be even arguments going on around you as well. So you've got the Knight of Wands crossed by the Queen of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands shows an energy where, somebody's stirring up problems, rushing into battle, causing a lot of issues. And it might well be this Queen of Pentacles. So you might be dealing with somebody who is, could be an earth sign person, so Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo kind of person, who's very much financially independent, they're the ones that are maybe involved within this whole problem. It looks like it might be a family issue as well. But there's, a lot of disagreement, and somebody stirring up problems, causing problems, rushing into battle. Maybe they're very aggressive. Maybe this person herself is very, very aggressive with you, and you might be dealing with that kind of energy at the moment. So in the past, you've had a need to make some sort of decision, and you've been holding back on making that decision. And, it's been stressing you out to making that decision. You can see there's a lot of knives over here. You're trying to pretend like it's not really even happening, because in both these cards, these women have got their eyes blocked. This one with cucumbers, and this one with sort of a face mask, an eye mask. And all these swords are in front of them, and you're having to make a decision, but you don't want to make that decision. It seems to be a very, very difficult decision. You seem to be waiting for something to happen, and you don't want to really engage in making that decision. It's causing a lot of stress and a lot of anxiety, and you're very upset about it, but you seem to be holding back. Maybe not all the facts have been revealed to you, but how to actually go ahead and make the decision. But you're also standing back, and you really don't want to make a decision. So with the two cards, both of them showing lots of stress because of all the knives, but also showing that you really don't want to make the decision. It's some difficult decision, and you're trying to procrastinate, close your eyes to it, or you're not getting information that is allowing you to make that decision. And even with the Hanged Man, now the top of the card is the Hanged Man. So, you need to air your views, but you also are stuck. It seems like you really don't want to make that decision. So 3 cards showing that, it's something difficult. It's to do with this situation that you're dealing with. The Knight of Wands, which is somebody very aggressive. It could be an air sign person. And the Queen of Pentacles, an earth sign person, and you're actually holding back on making a decision about the situation with this Hanged Man, the 4 of Swords, as well as the 2 of Swords. So you really don't want to make this decision. Maybe if you make a decision, it's going to mean a big change, and you're not really prepared to make that change at this particular moment. And it's causing a lot of anxiety in your life, having to decide what to do, because it's escalating. It's going, it's making you feel really stressed out, very anxious. But, with the 9 of Swords, it seems like it's escalated. The problem started off maybe with the Ace of Swords, and now it's escalating to the 9 of Swords. So it's getting worse. It's not getting any better. And so you do need to come to and make a decision. You've got the 3 of Wands. You seem to be in a position where you're cooperating. It looks like there is, you do have people around you that support you, and you are working with people around you. You seem to be have slotted yourself into a comfortable position where you don't have to make a decision. You're going ahead and following rules and regulations, but you're just not standing out and making a decision for yourself. You're taking whatever is coming your way, and you're not actually acting to remedy the situation. So you're working, you're going along with what everybody else says, and I don't think they even realize that it is stressing you out this much. So you've got the Queen of Wands. It's showing an energy that you need to take control. So the Queen of Wands represents a Sagittarius, and it is a fire sign card, and it looks like you do need to take back your power and take control, and you do actually have the ability to make this decision and take back your power and open your own pathway. You are very independent thinking. You're very ingenious in what you do, and you need to actually exert your authority, say what you need to say, and stand your ground. You can see this woman sitting in a chair. So you do need to be firm as to what you decide to do. So around you, people see, maybe you're closing your eyes to whatever the situation is. You don't want to deal with it. You can see this woman is asleep on the bed. You're hoping that if you just maybe wait, close your eyes to the situation, it will just go away, or it will resolve itself. So this is almost like you're almost hiding from the situation, so you don't want to have to deal with it. You prefer to actually turn your back to it so that you don't have to deal with it. And this Moon card is about confusion, about being deluded, self-delusion, and not really handling any kind of problem around you. And people see that. What you want is, you want the situation to resolve itself. Let's put it that way. You are very dissatisfied, but it seems like, and you are feeling very depressed about the whole thing with this Queen of Cups. But you're hoping that, maybe you're hoping that somebody will come in and help you sort out the situation, or that it will resolve itself if you just keep your distance emotionally from it. And don't get yourself engaged in it. But it is having a big effect on you. You are feeling very depressed and upset about it. So going into the future, you've got Death, the Magician, and the Wheel of Fortune. Now, because you don't want to resolve this decision, so you don't want to make a decision here, and you don't want to make a decision here, and you certainly don't want to make a decision with the Hanged Man card. You just want to go along with the flow, it seems. It looks like the universe is going to come and make the decision for you, because you've got 3 major arcana cards over here. You've got the Death, the Magician, and the Wheel of Fortune. So the Death shows that even though you don't want to give up the situation, it's going to give itself up, if you like. On this card, it's written, everything expires. And it's got real salmonella here. So the situation is now becoming toxic for you. It is something that is past its sell-by date. If you continue along this way, it'll cause even more problems for you. And it looks like it's going to sort itself out. You're going to have to throw the situation away and start off afresh with this Death card. So it looks like it's not working out for you. It's becoming toxic. It's going to cause you problems. It might even cause health problems because you allow the stress to get you and you get stress-related illnesses. So it is a situation that will have to end. You will have to sort this problem out and end it. You've got the Magician card, and you will be in a point where you will be able to sort things out. You will be able to manifest or sort. But also the Magician in this deck warns, watch out for people who are smooth talking or try to pull the wool over your eyes. People who are making promises that they're not going to keep. People who lie a lot. So it looks like you're going to have to end the situation and move on to something new. With the Magician card, it's manifesting something better. Working at it and bringing out your own ideas, taking confidence, but also just watching out for people who are out there to pull the wool over your eyes and lie to you. So watch out for people lying to you and pretending like, they have the solution to the problem when they really don't, making false promises. And the Wheel of Fortune comes in for you, which is very positive, and you're going to have to take that chance, take that risk, and you're going to have to take that gamble. And generally with the Wheel of Fortune, it's a very positive card, so things will go your way. It looks like good fortune will come your way if you do it. If you make that move, the cycle that you've been going through of hardship, of drama, will come to an end and you will move on to something else, because this is a 10 card, so that cycle of your life is now finished. So you have to come to terms with the fact that this, even though you don't want to make the decision to move on, it looks like it's going to come in, and something's going to come in, or something's going to happen where you have to make that decision to move on or end that cycle and get rid of all these people that are causing all this drama in your life. You're going to have to walk away from them, or get into a situation where you're no longer dealing with them anymore. You can't close your eyes to the situation anymore. You can't sleep through it anymore. You're going to have to deal with it. And the Wheel of Fortune coming in to bring that change in. So a big shift in energy coming, big changes coming in, but you do have the capacity to deal with it with the Magician, and you will be able to sort it out. And you do need to take your confidence. You need to act with your confidence as the Queen of Wands, and remedy the situation. You haven't been able to make the decision, so something is going to come in and help you make that decision in order for you to move forward. So I'm just going to draw some three cards from the Angel Tarot, which says balance, a need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise, or wait for perfect timing. So this is like the Temperance card. People will be able advising you, giving you some sort of ideas on how to move forward. There is divine timing at play here. So when the situation is right, the shift will take place. So something will happen that allows you to change, to make that change, to break the cycle. And then you've got renewal, review and evaluate, a favorable assessment of the facts, time to move in a new direction. So this is like the Judgment card. So this is a turning point in your life. You've reached that point in this kind of relationship that you're going on with people around you that is not serving you anymore. And it looks like even this is a major arcana card that you will be divinely guided in, and you will have to make a decision and have to make that change. And the last one is the Seven of Fire, which says defend your beliefs and decisions, stand your ground and choose your battles wisely. So you're going to have to stand up for yourself. You're going to have to fight your battle, and you're going to have to defend yourself and defend your decisions that you make. And you will have to do it because you've got a lot of major arcana cards coming in over here that is showing that you haven't made any decision, and now the universe is coming in with its change of energy to allow you to make that decision to move into a more favorable path, something that allows you to shine. So it's looking out for your interests, and you have to shine as an individual, and the universe is going to come in and help you do that. And it will have a favorable outcome, because with the Wheel of Fortune, it generally is a better outcome and a better situation than what you've been in the past. Even though you don't recognize it now, and it might not seem that way, it'll actually move you into something better, a better energy.